Okay, so finally, MSNBC is actually covering this.
This virus is more contagious than we had previously experienced. And of course, that's consistent with the large number of cases that we're seeing today.
Doctor, what does that mean? More contagious than what we've seen. SARS was pretty contagious. We had plenty of other diseases that came through. What does that mean exactly?
Well, the new information suggests that, contrary to what we previously thought, that people were able to transmit this virus, that is, they became contagious only when they became sick. Rather, now they might be able to spread this virus before they become sick. It's not clear how many days before they become sick, but this is consistent with other infectious diseases such as influenza, which can be spread the day before you get sick.
So I'm glad they're actually talking about this, even though
Well, we're all concerned, of course, but
probably
the
briefly.
CDC, along with state and local health departments, is doing a good job in defining the cases, putting them in isolation, providing them good treatment, and watching all the contacts of those cases. So far, as your piece said, we've only had 3 cases
So now
in
they're
the
saying
United States.
15 deaths.
So far, so good.
Is that just in the last
Doctor, you follow
24
this
hours?
stuff. You know, H1N1 started in Mexico, and then patient zero flew to Atlanta after that. You've been watching how China has been moving on all of this. Are they making the right moves?
Well, there's an awful lot going on in China, and you know, they're making a ginormous public health experiment. They're quarantining Wuhan and the surrounding cities in order to prevent travel during this Chinese Lunar New Year celebration. We wish everybody there and, of course, around the world a Happy New Year, and we hope that this experiment to curtail travel will inhibit the transmission of this virus, will curtail its spread.
Doctor, let's talk about crews working feverishly to build new hospitals. How unusual is this? And also, as a patient, would you feel comfortable staying in a hospital that was built in a matter of days?
It's part of the extraordinary effort that they are making to care for sick people in and around that province. This is not going to be a complete hospital. I can't imagine making a complete one, but they could provide facilities to care for patients. The trick will be to get the staff in there that's capable of doing that.
Yeah, they're trying to get staffers from all across China to Wuhan right now. Dr. William Schaffner, thank you. So that hospital right there that we saw the video of is a 1,000-bed hospital that they're trying to build. But they also mentioned that they're trying to build another one by February 1st that will hold some 1,300 beds.
Just incredible images coming out of China right now with all of those cranes. We want to turn back to impeachment now. Overnight, NBC News became a full audio recording over an hour long.
Of course you do.
Giuliani associate led furnace.
The recording, which partisan attorney claims was recorded at donor
CNN.
2018, appears to be of the...
No rush. Cologuard is the
Fox News.
option that fights 92% of colon cancers. You just get the...
What doesn't she believe? There's one thing hyper-radical. One name we haven't mentioned, and it's Michael Bloomberg. When this segment
Okay, so there you go.
People are probably going to watch a 30-second commercial.
You have probably less than 4 minutes. This video is only 3.5, 4 minutes long, so less than 4 minutes coverage on one station on what's going on in China. So my concern is that if you think about this, they are just the amount of attention that this is getting in China, as far as you saw all the excavators. When does that happen? People are lined up in hallways and they have they're using personal protective equipment on the level of what they use for Ebola. Those things in and of themselves are really concerning, and I have a really hard time believing, somebody else mentioned this on alternative news, they would really be going through all of this if there was only, 20, 30, maybe 50 deaths and, a couple thousand people infected. That building 2 hospitals in a couple of months just for this outbreak, doesn't that seem like an excessive move for something that supposedly has only killed this many people? Now remember, we're only getting the official reports of how many people have died, how many people who have been infected. We're not getting the true numbers. We're not only getting reported official numbers. So if we're only getting reported official numbers, we don't know how many people who are actually infected and how many who actually have died. So, like I said, my next video is going to be about what the alternative media is saying and what unofficial reports have provided based on people who know people in China, based on videos making it out of China, because the mainstream media isn't going to cover that kind of stuff. They're only going to get, a doctor on who says he's concerned, and he covers a lot of different things. I mean, that little segment, again, less than 4 minutes long, to cover something where millions, 50 million people have been quarantined? Really? For, like, an influenza-like illness that, has only killed, a few dozen people at most from what the official reports are? Seems like we're not getting the whole truth. So let's see if we can dig up some more truth.